Aries North Node. So you don't have to actually fight in this lifetime, but you do need to fight for boldness, for confidence, for independence, okay? When we're talking about the North Node, remember, it is the highest purpose, the highest traits that you can move toward, that you need to move towards to manifest more abundance, more wealth, more alignment, right? And more security. Your South Node, which for you is Libra, likes to be a little bit more harmonious, okay? It's like, oh yeah, they're the mediator, right? Tends to be really indecisive. But when you're moving to Aries North Node traits, you have to make decisions. You have to be the boss babe, okay? You can't be passive in this lifetime. It's not going to wield well for you. And anything, your relationships, your business relationships, your work, okay? So challenges for Aries North Node. You have fear of rejection or failure. You can struggle with stepping out on your own due to a fear of being judged or failing when you take bold actions, okay? You have to be bold, which is something that's not comfortable for you. Avoiding conflict. You have a tendency to avoid confrontation or assertive action, okay? You like to keep the peace. Remember when I said that Libra mediator type energy? You have to move away from that. It'll block your natural urge that Aries likes, is trying to show up in your life for more self-assertion, okay? You could be up for a promotion, or you could be in the middle of a business deal, and because you fall into Libra South Node traits of being just agreeable, I don't really like it, but I'll take it. No, you have to be assertive. And this doesn't mean that you're not kind or you're not compassionate. You're just like, you know what? That's just not going to work for me. Okay? There's a way in which you can fight for the right of your worth. Okay? People pleasing. They might get stuck in trying to make others happy, losing sight of their own desires and needs. Again, you know what? That actually doesn't work for me. Setting a boundary. Overthinking and second guessing, because Libra South Node opposite is, and remember, indecisive. You have to make decisions. You can question your decisions too much. Make a decision. No, let me tell you something. If you have a decision that needs to be made, I want you to do some box breathing. Look it up. Do some box breathing exercises. Close your eyes. And then internally for like 5 minutes, make a decision. And then go with that decision and stand by it. I don't care. All roads lead to your desired reality, which means that nothing that you do is quote unquote wrong. Make a decision. That's the most important thing that you do, not leaving it up to other people, but you taking charge and authority and reclaiming sovereignty over your life. All right. So you need to move faster. Mars is the ruler of Aries. Mars is fast, quick. Aries is this quick, fiery energy. So you got to move away from that Aries Libra energy a little bit more and move into the quickness, okay? And lack of self-confidence. These people have problems struggling, with their instincts and your capabilities, and you feel uncertain with your leadership qualities. Here's the kicker. You actually are excellent. Once you apply everything, all of these traits, you are excellent at leadership. Okay? You are. Just like you're excellent at being the mediator with that Libra South Node, you just tend to have too much. Remember, South Node is what we have too much energy of. You're excellent at that. But once you apply these practices for this Aries North Node energy, you definitely are an excellent entrepreneur. Okay? You're an excellent leader. But you have to allow yourself to get uncomfortable with that boldness and assertiveness, all right? And then I want to say one more thing too. You cannot be so tied to partnership in this lifetime, because Libra, it rules the energy of long-term relationships. You can't be all, caught up in the relationship part of things. I don't care who it is, business, work, romance, friends. You cannot abandon your own needs for a partnership. Libra loves that partnership. I've had married clients with this placement, Aries North Node, and some of what we worked through with them was them establishing a sense of independence apart from their partner. Even if you live with them, you can establish your own independence. You cannot be so befuddled and caught up and entangled in the relationship. You have to separate yourself from relationship in this lifetime, because having too much of attachment to relationship can really trip you up and can really be a block for you in this lifetime, Aries North Node. So you have to do your best to establish that independence, that leadership and that sovereignty again, over your own life. Okay. You have to make sure you set time away from your partner. Make your own decisions independent of your partner. There are some decisions you can make independent of your partner. You do not need every single part. That's a whole nother story, but you do not need every single decision to be aligned with your partner's decision. That's just not the way that it needs to work. Okay. So even if you sit down together and you say, hey, I have to do this for me, regardless. This is something that I need to self-actualize. This is something that I need to move towards my next level in my life. And I promise you, it's going to pay off for you. Now, solutions and integrations. How can you integrate this? I've talked a little bit about them already, but you have to embrace your action over perfection. Just make a decision, my love. Aries thrives in the moment, so move forward. Even if it's not perfect, it'll help you feel more aligned just taking charge, right? Develop your self-assertion. Stand up for your desires and your opinions, even if it feels uncomfortable. And it's going to empower you to assert your needs. You have to train your brain. Right now, your neural pathways in your brain is trained for, indecisiveness, indecision, meekness. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to be. No, you have to be a little bit more fiery. Okay. You have to embrace conflict. Okay. Navigate it without fear. Conflict is not, inherently negative. You have to find your personal boundaries, stand firm in them. Remember what I said? Oh, that actually doesn't work for me. That's setting a boundary. You're not being unkind or mean, You're not being a bee. Even if you were, it's fine. But trust your intuition. Make your decisions based off your gut. And do not require, again, this really goes back to that whole requiring a partner to help you make a decision all the time. You cannot do that. You just have to stand up in your own, assurity that you're making the right decision for you. And don't feel shame, by the way. Some of you feel shame. I feel that intuitively. You feel shame, right? When things don't quote unquote go your way, but it's all working for you. Just say that, you know what, this is going to work. Affirm. This is going to work for me regardless. Even if it looks like it's not working out for me, it is. All right. Cultivate courage. All right. I have to remind you that courage doesn't mean fearlessness. It's the ability to act even when fear is present. Okay. Embrace your inner warrior, Aries North Node, and you can build... Sorry, that car was loud. You can build self-confidence and align with your North Node purpose. All right. Make sure in this lifetime that you are your own individual self. And I tell my Aries North Node clients to move your body, because whether it's martial arts, whether it's kickboxing, like, you have to embrace that warrior energy with some physical movement in that area. Okay. Get in some heat. You know what I mean? Like Aries is fire energy. Like get in some hot yoga, some saunas. Like really embrace the heat of it. Like, you know what I mean? Move your, like I said, move your body. Lift a little weights. Do something that's like more aligned to physical exertion, because that's really going to help empower you too. I tell my clients that too. All right. I love you. If you want help embodying this so that you can live a more abundant life, that's what I help women do. I help them to align to abundance, to wealth, to love via inner work. We do a whole bunch of inner work. We identify what blocks there are keeping you from the life of your dreams, because you may not know this, but you do have blocks. If you're attempting to live a better life, one that's more aligned to you, more free, more joyful, more loving, more wealthy, then you have some blocks and I can help you work through them, okay? I love you so much. Please share this with someone who could use this, all right? And like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.